Electronics Factory 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and there goes the coal. Not even budging, that's how good they are. This is going to be a little strange. We've never done this before. I've never seen so many circuits on a belt. And there we go. We now have 2 thick lanes for our bus. Oh, we need more circuits coming through. All we have to do is increase the amount of circuits we put through. Now that we have the blue circuits, we need to deliver blue circuits over to here. We need to build a little train stop. Where are we going to do that? Can we squeeze one in here? Yes, we can. Yep, this will work. Nice. So that we can do a little train stop here and ship them over here real quick. And then we don't need all of this anymore. Oh, actually, no, that's another thing we need to build. Okay, time for phase 2 of our electronics factory. Flying robot frames. Those are going to be difficult to do because we need so many ingredients for them. But namely, we need batteries. Batteries are made with sulfuric acid as well. Iron plates and copper plates are easy. Okay, and then we can build some sort of battery making facility here, which can be done in cryogenic plants, so that's good. It's almost exactly this design. So if we copy this, let's try it over here. Sulfuric acid comes in on one side. We can get rid of this pipeline on this side. Okay, that kind of fits. And then we get stack inserters. And then we can squeeze... Ooh, yeah, okay. Then we can squeeze an extra one in here. Then we're not losing any beacons. Okay, so that's going to give us copper and iron. Then batteries are going to come out. I'm liking this. Now, I'm wondering, should I put productivity modules in here? Maybe we do, just to try and save on resources. Copper comes through. Iron needs to split. And there we go. That should be everything we need to build batteries. That's step 1. Okay, next. Electric engine units are a pain in the butt because they need engine units, which needs steel plates, iron gear wheels, and pipes. Should we just copy this whole factory over here? Yeah, that might be a call. Okay, let's just... Where are we going to put this? Maybe we stick it down here. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Let's stick it down here. I definitely don't have enough beacons for this. How did they manage to destroy one of those? Okay, interesting. Oh, because there's no more bio... Oh, hang on. Wait. Did I... No, I didn't goof that. What's happened to our bioflux supply? What the... We've still got seeds? What happened to the bioflux? Wow. There really is just not enough. And the engines, we can grab our blueprint over from here. I can just grab all these. And we have space to plonk them down here. Yeah. Oh, look at them build. That's a lot of plunkage. Steel should be fine. Steel comes in here. And I see a problem. I didn't give myself enough space. Oh no. Dang it. Man, I'm making a lot of mistakes today, aren't I? Alright, while that's building, we need to think about the other ingredients. So electric engines will come next, which needs lubricant. No, we don't have any heavy oil. Okay, that's annoying. We need lube. How else can we make heavy oil? Coal liquefaction. Oh, that needs steam. Maybe we need to not crack our heavy oil and instead repurpose that. If we cut that, we might be able to turn that into lube. Let's copy our lube design from over here. Lube needs to go probably just here. Okay, we get our buses sorted out, and then we need to figure out how to distribute these items. I think we're going to need a balancer. 6-lane balancer can come down here, plonk these in, just like that. And then we can start working on getting these belts together. So this is steel, this is pipes, and this is gears. So the gears need to merge with the steel onto one belt. I think I can jump this across like that. Okay, and then the pipes need to form their own belt. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be pipes. Oh, we need to get molten iron in here as well. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think molten iron's just over here. Yeah, it is. Okay, we can just bring that down. Nice big pipe. Okay, then steel. Then pipes. And then we'll probably just run these together for now. We'll deal with getting everything else sorted later. But the balancer should help with our throughput. Then this can come down. Oh, I'm out of belts. No! Actually, the whole factory might be out of belts. That's an issue. Yeah, we're out of green belts. Okay. You need to drop down your green belt. And you need to drop down your speed modules. Oh, and our power usage is getting close to peaking. We're gonna have to deal with that pretty soon. Okay, this needs to be powered. These need productivity modules. We can probably delete the whole pipeline here and start this over. Yeah, let's get back to this. What do we need again for... Oh, just circuits. That's easy. I think we need another bus lane, but for the time being, let's just run one of these. Now, where are we going to do the electric engines? I think we can just copy the electric engines from here. I'm thinking we could just run them along the side here, maybe? Or is that silly? We could squeeze them down here. Yep, let's do that, and then I can double lane that. Place my minions! Pipes, they will come around here. It's going to form 2 blocks of our engines, and then we need more gears. And this is going to come down and enter this lane. And because we're using stack inserters, I imagine bulk inserters and long arm inserters can pick up the same full stacks off the belts. I'm hoping anyway. And then we get our engines coming out through here. Although, it would be nice to kind of flip that around. Yeah, let's try and flip that. And then using that, we can bring them down here to the engines. Circuits are going to be on there, and then... Actually, no, hang on, what's the ratio? 2 to 1. Okay, that's not so bad. We can bring the circuits down here. Bring that around here. And this will connect into here and satisfy our engines. Now, we can run productivity modules on all these, except I just ran out. That should satisfy electric engines once we get that lube plugged in. So let's pipe these together. There we go. Boom. We now have lube. We now have electric engines ready to craft. We just need to power all this up here, which should be as simple as that. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, those are nice gears and nice pipes. Okay, we are getting engines down here. I just realized these here need to flip around. And then we can bring the engines down this way, where they can then merge. And then we can do the same with this. This needs to flip around. That should be our electric engines sorted. What is this guy doing? He's having a stroke. Now we just need the circuits. Why aren't the circuits coming down? Did I forget to put a splitter down? Probably did. Oh no, wait, I forgot this belt. Alright, we'll see how that goes. If throughput's not good enough, we can fix that later. Here we go, this is coming through. And then what else do we need? We've got the batteries, we got steel, circuits, and electric engine units. So the last thing we need to do now is build the flying robot frames. We're so close to achieving what I wanted today. Very nice, they're connecting up. They're getting picked up. And then electric engine units should then come out, which they are. Nice. All right, so the next thing we need to do is make those flying robot frames. We'll probably do the flying robot frames over here. I think this is probably going to be enough engines to satisfy that for a while. We had a construction site for them over here somewhere. No, we didn't have one in the new one. We were just borrowing them from here, weren't we? Yep, okay. Let's grab all this. Where are we going to squeeze this? It's not quite going to fit there. We could fit it onto this side. That way we're not interfering with anything. Yep, let's do that. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? Wait, that's a thing? You can scroll through your history? Huh. I think if we double stack that, we can get rid of this little silliness. If we double stack that, that should give us plenty of room, or plenty of headroom. I need to grab some more productivity modules for that though. Yep, that should be enough. I have so much wood I need to get rid of. Yeah, let's get plonkin'. It be plonkin' time. Okay, and then we need to deliver the resources. So this needs steel plates and electronic circuits. Steel plates are easy. We have them ready to go here. So let's turn this into a bus. And then this needs to somehow get across to here. Something like that. There we go. Okay, that's coming through. Oh, look how much steel we got. Man, that steel can come along. This is probably way too much steel, by the way. We want to upgrade these. Then we need to start plugging in our productivity modules. Now I need some substations to power the beacons, just because they have really nice reach. We're nearly there. We're nearly done. Next thing we need is to get these engines across. Maybe we flip these around. And I think we can merge them. I don't think we have enough throughput to fill up an entire belt, so we can just merge them into one. So steel comes across, and then what else do we need? Circuits. We need green circuits, which is going to have to come from here, I think. Circuits can come around down here. Okay, and then the last ingredient are batteries, which are up here. So we need to bring this down. Do we have space to? Yes, we do. We have a lot of space. Working out beautifully. Okay, then we need to... What are the ratios? Probably doesn't matter. I say it as I'm probably going to eat my words later. So this goes up. Oh my god, how much did we... Just how much did we build? This is nuts. Okay, then that'll go across, and then we need a tunnel so that this can skip under. And then this will just run all the way up as well. Cool. Alright, circuits are coming through. Steel should be coming through once we get this hooked up. I'm really excited to see what the production rate's going to end up being. We already got a crazy amount of circuits coming out of this. It'd be really nice if we could see some thick buses of flying robot drones. Okay, batteries are coming through. Not as quick as I would have liked it. Yeah, that's not as good as I would have hoped, but we can fix that later. They're coming in through. Okay, nice, nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got a power problem. That is a serious power fault. Damn. What's going on here? Oh, hang on. I need to fix this up. There we go. That should be making batteries now. No, except we're not extracting them. Ooh, that's the next problem. Oh, wait, that's sulfuric acid. What am I doing? That's batteries. Okay, that is coming through. Maybe instead of these, we do just go for speed. Yeah, maybe speed all the way. That's a little better. What's our production rate of batteries at now? We peaked at 1.1k, and we're currently sitting at around 700. That's not too bad. But I think we definitely need more. The question is, can we handle more? That'll get us a little bit more batteries, and then we can bring this across. I wonder when it's going to be time that we start building over the water. Like, when are we just going to start covering up this entire water with concrete and just building over it? We've never actually done that at a very large scale before, so that would be kind of fun to try. Okay, that should have doubled in a bit our battery production. And how are we going down here? Looks like we might not have even needed those batteries. Holy damn, we're completely full. Okay, so then if we upgrade all of these inserters to bulks, then if we upgrade all of those to stacks, then we can get some stacked flying robot frames. I want to see how does that affect the production. Then we can merge these together, and then we can start preparing a train to ship them back to the research lab. And then we will probably then finally have our yellow science production rate. Oh my goodness. Now we just need to build a train that's going to ship the blue circuits and the flying robot frames into this little spot here. Yep, which does have space for 2 carriages, which is good. We need to build a little train stop. And I'm thinking, let's do one up here. Do we have a locomotive? Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Train stop. Boom. Locomotive. Boom. 2 carriages. Then we need our request a chest, asking for rocket fuel. Alrighty, and then we need to build our loader. So we can probably just grab our 4x loader here, chuck that on, and then just axe these. I think that'll do. And then we can just do a quick sneaky little upgrade to stack inserters. Nice. Okay, then we need to get blue circuits, which I can probably just grab one of these. This is one input. Yep, so the blue circuits will end up in this carriage, and then the flying robot drones, or frames, will end up onto this carriage. There we go. That's filling up quickly. Nice. Bring this across. Heck yes. You know what? We are going to go the big route. We are going to make the big one. I have changed my mind. What's happened to our flying thingos? Yep, throughput's not good enough. We're not producing enough flying robot frames. That is very unfortunate. Here come the blues. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? No, we got a second belt. Let's bring the second belt across. What's up with our blue circuit production? It is slow because the power... Oh my goodness, 12 gigawatts! No! Oh, we're consuming 12... It's still climbing! Is it going to peak at 13? Damn, we're going to have to try and figure out what to do about that. This is my current power setup. I have 5 of these modules. Each of these nuclear modules produces half a gigawatt. So this is 2.5 gigawatts. The rest of the power is pretty much coming from my fusion setup here. However, it's not very efficient because I'm bad at fusion. I'm still figuring out what's a good way to get that all working. It's not even connected. What am I? This isn't even connected up to the whole circuit, man. What the heck? Okay, that should fix that. But yeah, I'm bad at fusion, so I'm still trying to figure out what a good fusion design is. I'm trying to take advantage of neighbor bonuses. I'm getting 400% here. I should eventually get 500% out of this, but it's just not happening. I imagine that's probably because I'm just not consuming the plasma fast enough. But we could also just take the easy way out and just keep making more nuclear power. Although that is only going to be 1.5 gigawatts if we do 3 more of those. And then that becomes 4 gigawatts. And then we'd need to multiply that 3 more times to get our 12 gigawatts. That's insane. Nah, it's got to be fusion. I'm going to have to figure that out. Alright, I'll have a play around with that off camera. Let's try and just get this set up and then we can celebrate a little bit. There we go. So that's going to be circuits. So this is going to become our supply train. Let's give it a color. Maybe a navy blue. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. Okay, this is going to be our train stop for Electronics Factory 2. I think we can just copy paste the color. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Then we need a train stop over here. And then we can send that train across. And that'll supply everything we need for the yellow science. And then we can watch our science production rate go up. Now we need our fast train unloaders. Oh. Right, that's an issue. I forgot that I only made this a small stop. Oh no. Okay, hang on. Yep, alright. We can't skimp out on this any longer. We're gonna have to go for a big train stop. Probably around here, I reckon. And then that's just gonna have to loop back around. That was comical timing, the way the train pulled up and I went, ah, there's a problem. Oh, hang on, what's going on? We got train signaling problem. Right, because I haven't train signaled this at all. Okay, let's fix that. There we go, that segments that off. We need to segment that off. We need to segment this off. There you go, now you can pass. Probably do the same up here. And then he's just gonna wait there, probably because this train is stuck here on this bit of track. It's not what we want. Oops, nope. Paste. There we go. We can paste this over here. Yes, okay, he's gonna come around. Actually, he's gonna take the long way around because there's no way to get back into here from there. So he's gonna come all the way up to the top. He's gonna turn around. Then he's gonna head all the way back down. Interesting, he took this path and he didn't just come all the way down here. Where did he go? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Then he's going to come all the way around, come back up, and then he's going to pass over here. So I need to make sure these train signals are not going to get us killed. There we go. And he's going to sit here, and then we can do our train unloaders. There we go. And then we can just bring these up and form ourselves our bus lanes. We're going to have our flying robot frames here and blue circuits here. What are you? Okay. I really hate how tight this is getting, but okay, there we go. So there's our buses. Then we need to combine them. No, we don't actually. We can cheat this. We can be really, really cheap on this and just ram this whole thing up here. Then we need to bring this up, turn it around. There we go, that works. So it's just gonna ram the blue circuits on that side and ram the flying robot frames on that side. And there we go, that's sorted. And that's gonna be stacked thanks to the stack inserters. So now we need to power that up like that. There we go. Oh yeah. And then this is just all full. So I think all we need to do now is actually build the lab site.